Hi, today I want to talk to you a little bit about cords, energy cords. So I don't know whether you've seen in newsletters or publications by spiritual people and people who work with energy, connecting and talking about energy vampires. My view on energy vampires is perhaps not mainstream, mainly because I don't believe on the whole that people will plant a cord into you just to drain your energy. Usually when you're with people and they've got a cord attached to you and they're draining your energy, it's because they don't know how else to get energized. Now, what we can do with these cords is to actually cut them. So at the end of each day, if you've been in places where you've felt a lot of energy, particularly if you're sensitive, or if you keep going over something in your mind over and over again, a situation, a person, event, something that's happened, and you keep replaying it, you need to cut the cord to it. So there's various ways that you can do this, but my favourite and the most simple way of doing this is to call in Archangel Michael. My name's Claire Williams. I'm from Your Soul Energy, and I work with people who struggle with how they feel. I work with their emotions, their psychology, and also their energy. And this is a brilliant way to help them feel boosted, and hopefully it will be useful for you too. Okay. So these cords that we have between each other. Now, every time we're in relationship with anybody, we actually have cords coming from one another. And it's not a bad thing. It's because we're connected energetically and it's a strong connection. But every time we think about that person, say something about that person, we're putting energy into that cord and they're doing the same to us. And that's great if it's all loving and all positive, but often we're not in that place. We're just human, and sometimes we might be a bit resentful, or we might be a little bit moany, or we might just be down. And sometimes we just think about them and then we're connecting to them. And these could be people that we've not even had in our lives for many, many years if you haven't cut any cords before. So these energy cords connect you. Now, when I ask Archangel Michael to come in and cut the cords, I do always ask that he seals the ends with love, so that the energy, and the way I kind of see it, is that there's each person or the situation and a person, and we have literally the cords between the two. It gets cut in the middle and then it kind of dissolves back, and that the end is always capped with love and nothing but pure love. It's not human kind of love, it's the divine love, so it's really cleansing. So what we do is literally, I just like to imagine, so I have my feet on the floor, connected to Mother Earth again, always through my feet chakras. And then I literally just ask, have I cords that need cutting? Are there any cords that are less than 100% pure love? And of which I'm now instantly shown there's quite a lot of them, because I haven't done this for a little while. Now, you might not notice to start with any cords at all, but the more you do it, the more you will sense it. Just trust that your energy does know, and that your subconscious can feed you that information because it knows too. Okay, so I can see quite a few cords. Now, sometimes you can cut individually, but I prefer, when I don't need to know anything about them, is to just ask Archangel Michael to come in and cut them and seal the ends with love. So that's what I'm going to do now, and I'd like you to join with me. So sitting comfortably or standing if that feels good for you. Feel your feet on the floor. Again, we're going to do a couple of breaths coming in through the nose, out through the mouth, connecting the mind and the body, helping us settle, and with a longer out breath, we then create a space where our parasympathetic nervous system can come into dominance, so we feel more relaxed, which is even better for energy work. In fact, it's the ideal space to be for energy work. Okay, so when you're with me, ready, breathing in and breathing out through the mouth, nice and long. And breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. Okay, and as you're in this space, We now ask to be shown the cords that need cutting, and don't be concerned that you don't see anything. You will sense, the more you do this, the more you will sense it. So I'm now asking to be shown the cords that need to be cut that are not of 100% pure love. And that's the intention that you will have too. I now ask Archangel Michael to come in and cut the cords with his bright sword of light, and to seal the ends of those cords with love, with divine love. Thank you. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Oh. Okay, instantly now I can feel my energy rising, which always makes me giggle a little bit. That's probably because I've been doing energy work for a number of years now. Just enjoy what you feel. And it might be something if you worry a lot, or you're in environments where, particularly if you work in hospitals and places like that, where there's a lot of people who are in emotional and physical need, then do the cord cutting most days. It will help keep your energy into your space, and it will also mean you're not attaching to other people's energy in order to balance yourself. Anyway, I hope that's been really helpful for you, and I just wish you a beautiful day. Namaste.